Rue was bred by a good friend of mine. She taught me how to ride when I was tiny. He would just rear and squeal and go upright for absolutely no apparent reason at all. He was in excruciating pain, and it was just horrendous to see.
We found it difficult to actually get to the source of what that pain was, why he was reacting the way he was.
It was a long way, and he had so many tests, CT scan. He was diagnosed with the Trigeminal Mediated Headshaking.
We had spoke to a couple of practitioners and they all turned around and said, oh, it was the way he was schooled, and was very insulting to Sadie.
So he had the treatment that they suggested and it didn't work. So they suggested then euthanasia. At the time I was studying and I understood the philosophy behind osteopathy. I kind of wondered, well, what if it could work? What if we haven't tried it?
She was able to go to her tutors and they helped her out. She had connections that she could speak to.
I started with the LCAO on the onset of his issues. The theory and the online study, I was very lucky I had horses here so I could work and practice on them. Had I done it any other way, I don't think I could have done it. I did a bit of work around the ear. That gave me a window to get in, and then I did like positional release basically through his neck, and then over a course of a few months just worked down through the neck, down through the back. Although we had a diagnosis, I just wanted to try other stuff before we completely gave up.
Of course. And would I, if I was to see him now and see you riding him, would I even suspect he was a head shaker?
No.
I think the sort of overlap between osteopaths and vets in terms of communicating what an osteopath is doing and what the science behind it is.
Osteopathy, to get everything right, is a key component to your fitness and your training and your performance of your horse.
His posture changed and he was more relaxed and more comfortable in himself.
It sounds to me like osteopathically you've already helped him quite a lot. I think what you've done is amazing.
I wouldn't go as far to say he's cured, because it's one of those conditions.
But you've caused a huge improvement. We need to consider this, I think, in future cases, definitely. Particularly when everything else has failed.
I hope and I wish that we keep moving forwards, and we are at the moment.
People did say if he was in anyone else's hands, he'd have been put down. I believed in Sadie all the way, all the time.